Hi, class. How are you people today? Hope that you are fine. We are going to have a tutorial on how to highlight the alphabets from the photos that we have taken around the environment. So I assume that you have put your photos onto Photoshop. Open one of your photos if you have not done so as yet. Okay, unlock the layers, double click on it, there you go. Okay, duplicate the layer, drag it to duplicate the layer. Reason for me duplicating the layer is to keep the original image as well, so that in case I want to use it for another alphabet, I may. Okay, but we're not going to look at that image, and I'm going to duplicate it one more time, twice. Okay, so we have 3 copies of the same image. Now I'm going to select an alphabet here, along here. Now what that could be, it could be a Y. Okay, I'm going to use the magnetic laser. Okay, but you still have to click around it. I'm going to go click around it, move along there. Try to click around it. If it's not very accurate, it's not falling in line with what your expectation is, doesn't matter. I'll show you later how we could take away those bits and pieces and add on bits and pieces that we want to be selected but has not been selected. Okay, you just move around. Okay, yeah, we're getting there. There you go. I've kind of got my Y here. Okay, there are bits and pieces here that are kind of not selected, and they are kind of bits and pieces that have been overly selected. So I'm going to zoom into my image. Of course, we use the zoom tool. Now I'm going to use the polygon laser because for me it's easier to control. Now watch out here. Now I hold the Alt key. There's a little minus along the laser, and when I refresh my tool, I hold the Shift key, I get a plus, so that would be add to selection, and Alt key would be take away from selection. Now I'm going to add to selection. Refresh my key, add to selection. There you go. I'm adding to selection the bits and pieces because I want my alphabet to look real cool. Now this bit here, I'm going to take away from the selection because it's selected bits and pieces that not supposed to be there, not supposed to be part of the alphabet. Okay, and take away from there as well. Now tidying up the image is important if you want our artwork to look cool. At the same time, it's extremely time consuming, but we do not have a choice. We are just going to go through with it. So take away bit. Now I'm going to add that bit and bit there, a little bit there. Yeah, we may want to take a bit away this little tiny little bit that is kind of out of place. There you go. Now if you come to the kind of like the edge, or maybe we should add here first. Okay, we'll add a little bit there. We're going to move along. Okay, I'm going to take a little bit over there. Okay, now when we come to the edge, we should press the space bar. A little hand is going to appear and you're going to drag that around. Okay, let go the space bar and carry on with deleting that bit. Okay, I'm going to add that bit. Let me delete that bit. Deleting that. Oh no, there's too much. I got the wrong key. I should be adding. instead of subtracting, instead of taking away. Okay, that bit, I'm going to take that bit away. Okay, I hold the space bar, move it across there. Now I'm going to add a bit to here, to this little bit there, so that my Y, the curve of my Y will look good. There you go. I'm going to take that bit off. I kind of don't like this bit here. I'm going to add that bit. So it's a matter of adding and subtracting to make your selection good. Okay. Yeah, if you're a famous designer, you could actually pay somebody to do this for you, and they would call you a computer monkey. But never mind, we will be our own monkey. Okay, we'll take that little tiny bit off there. Well, now that we are just poor students, we have to be our own computer monkey. Okay, now looks like, well, yes, you can scroll the mouse to kind of move your picture along. I'm going to take that off. Yep. Take that off. Take that off. Yep. So to add is you press the shift key, and to take away, to subtract from the selection, you hold the alt key. Okay, now hold the alt key, subtract minus of that tiny little bit. Okay, any more? Yep, there's to add, I'll hold the shift key. Hold the shift key to add, and the alt key to minus. Okay, hold the space bar. Okay, I'm kind of quite happy with my selection now. Oh no, that tiny little bit. Okay, maybe we should fix it. Add to the collection. Add to the selection. Okay, am I happy with that? Yep, you should be happy with this. It's okay. Now, what we have selected here. Okay, we're going to put it, double click on the into the, fix it to the screen. Okay, now what we have selected is the alphabet, but what we want to delete is the background, the space around our alphabet. So we have to inverse the selection, go to the selection tool, that is number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, the 5th tool at the top, go inverse. Okay, so can you see the ends running around the edge of your picture, your photo? Can you see the edge running around the ends? So it shows the space around your alphabet's been selected. So all you do now is click the delete key. Well, it's deleted now. Then I'm going to go deselect, hotkey, Control D, or you can actually go to deselect, but I've deselected it. Okay, now I'm going to go to the next layer. Okay, and I'm going to bring the opacity down a bit, not too much, because I still want my photo to be visible. I just want the alphabet to be clearer, that's all, so that it stands out. So in the case of this photo, I don't need to go down. If I go down too much, no, not good, I can't see the photo anymore. So maybe 90%, I think that's pretty cool. Or maybe 88, yeah, 88, that's fine. Okay, now before I do anything to this, I'm going to save it as something. Okay, I'm going to save it is in my folder, my document on the server. Go to my year 13 folder. We are year 13. This is our 3.2. Is that 3.2? Yep, our 3.2. And there is our task 1 and task 1, 2. And it's going to be in our alphabets here now. So there is Y. Okay, click save. Okay, there. Okay, saving, it can take a while here. Okay, now that it's done, now I'm going to merge the two layers. That is the layer that I have the alphabet and the layer where I have the image. But there's the invisible layer that I put on invisible mode, so that if I want to come back to that, I may. Okay, so I'm just going to merge these two. So merge visible. There you go. Done. Now I'm going to resize this a bit. So click on the move to hotkey Control T, or go to free transform. Okay, now we are hotkey. Okay, click on that. Okay, so we are going to go resize. Hold the shift key as you are resizing, so that your image will be proportionately resized, and I'm going to rotate it around, holding the shift key so that I get it. Oh, maybe I may not want to hold the shift key. I can go a little bit like that way, so it looks more like a Y. Okay, got that? Now, when you're happy with your sizing and the location, or kind of the rotation of your image, double click on it. There you go. Now, do not forget to save. Now you can go save. Okay. Now that we are done, that's okay. So that's how you go about highlighting your alphabets. Okay. Now, if you are not sure of what is to be done, well, you can watch the tutorial again. Or if you find it difficult, ask the teacher, ask me. Okay, have fun. Enjoy Photoshop.